Hey, it's Rob at EMPI in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are at Beetle Barn. We're going to figure out what Beetle Barn's all about. EMPI dealer here serving Las Vegas, Nevada. Justin, great to meet you.
Thank you, pleasure.
Thanks for having us. Can you tell me what are your specialties here? What's Beetle Barn all about?
Well, probably our specialty or our focus primarily is the classic Volkswagens, and we have about, well, me personally, I have 45 years experience working under my dad, who started the business in '59.
So 59, that's literally the wave of Volkswagen really kind of conquering America.
Yes.
So were you a kid in the shop running around while your dad was wrenching?
Yeah, well, it was more under duress. You know, we were, as kids, we were forced to come work for my dad.
Okay.
But, pretty soon it was a way to make money and keep my dad happy, and then just became almost like the mob, where once you're in, you can't get out.
So indentured servants, mafia. Okay, yeah, we're in Vegas. All right, now I get it. It makes sense now. All right, so I see obviously a couple of Beetles. I see a sweet old Golf. So you're comfortable on the water-cooled side. You're comfortable obviously on the air-cooled side. That's where you came up.
You know, my dad had the forethought of starting me as an 8-year-old working on fuel-injected cars.
Oh, wow.
And making me read the manuals and learn the stuff that nobody really wanted to work on back then. And that's allowed me to kind of have a jump start. I mean, imagine 8 years old. And so fuel injection, the classic fuel injection, is really second nature to me. Even these water-cooleds, that was the heyday in the 80s. Boy, we just really did a lot of service work. So our specialty is just our cumulative knowledge and experience. 45 years is just a lot of information to forget.
Wow. So you're talking pre-Bosch, K-Jetronic type stuff. You're earlier than that.
Trigger points, you know, the 68 Type 3s, when they that was the first fuel injection I worked on. And you know, it's funny because I worked on someone's fastback a while ago, and it took me a minute to remember, but man, it all just come flooding back to me, and pretty soon that thing was running like a top.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You heard it here first. Fuel injection issues, Las Vegas, Nevada area. You need to get to Beetle Barn. You need to tap this knowledge in Justin's head, because it's like the Matrix. He's in there. He can see the zeros and ones doing their thing. So make sure and look him up. What I heard you say earlier when we were chatting was you've got about a 4-week backlog in terms of maintenance work.
Yeah, generally the average is 3 to 4 weeks.
Wow.
You know, in the summertime it can get up to about 8 weeks. So it's just one of those things we try to roll with. Sometimes we'll have to pull some overtime.
Sure.
But yeah, it's a busy time, and cars have shifted now to these bigger projects rather than just service and maintenance. So sometimes it takes a while.
Gotcha. Okay. And it relates to buggies, sand rails. That's in your your kit as well?
Anything Volkswagen based. Porsche also is one of our focuses. So we have that cross-platform familiarity.
Okay. But it's predominantly air-cooled knowledge. Obviously, some of the water-cooled cars, and then modern Volkswagen, you service them as well?
Yeah, we keep up our schooling for modern turbocharged TSI engines.
Oh, great.
You know, all the new cars. I drive the diesels, 2015. I love them. Okay. So we'll service those as well, gladly.
And then the, we keep hearing bus, Vanagon, that everybody's on that literally that wagon now. So how are you in the Vanagon world?
We love them.
Okay.
The only one we're starting to not like is the Eurovan, because we can't get parts for them. But otherwise, the Vanagon is a wonderful car. I've owned one myself. So we're glad to take care of any of your Volkswagen needs.
Beautiful, beautiful. You heard it here first. Justin, Beetle Barn. Old car needing to get on the road, new car needing service, anything in between, they've got you covered. Get on down here. Justin, please let our audience know, how can people reach the Beetle Barn?
Well, you can reach us, contact us on our website, beetlebarn.com. Also, our phone number, 702-459-8691. I answer the phone night or day.
Wait, a real person answers your phone?
I answer.
Holy, you heard it here, real phone user, okay? And then the Instagram you mentioned, Beetle Barn _.
That's correct.
So people can follow you on Insta, whatever you guys post or put up, projects, etc. They can check you out there.
Right on.
Perfect.
Hey, Justin, have you seen Rob?
I have not.
You have not? No. Hey, Rob!
Rob!
Hey, yo, check this out. Did you see this? Justin, what is going on in this room? I'm a little bit surprised. This is not what I was expecting.
Well, this is a customer's customized 60 convertible. When he brought it to us, it was a Baja, and they had chopped the rear end and the front end off. Had a one-piece front end on it. But we were able to find and source a wrecked 60 and graft in the pieces to make it whole. And it's got a triple stage paint on it, and it's going all custom.
Beautiful. So Justin, it seems like these special projects, you folks are pretty flexible about how you work with people. They can bring you parts, you can source the parts, you could build somebody an engine.
We tried to have a conversation with the customer to find out what their end goal is. Then of course you got to talk about budget.
Sure.
So we try to guide them best we can, but we want it to be their vision realized, and so we're careful not to overstep and push certain design aspects or colors or whatever.
Yeah.
We just always want it to be their project. We're just the hands that are completing it for them.
Got it. So again, you're comfortable installing parts they bring.
Yeah.
You're comfortable sourcing the parts and doing the installation. The idea that you can help these guys get back on the road. I mean, this alone seems like a lot of work, turning this back into basically a bodied car. The work looks perfect, by the way. So what don't you guys do?
Well, we don't do internal transmission work anymore, and we don't do finish paint and body work as our body guy passed away. So, but we are able to direct customers to other businesses that we've worked with.
Okay.
So we can usually get all your needs taken care of, although it might not be under our roof.
But you've got your own affiliates, people you know, people you trust, that are all serving the metro area.
Yes.
That's great. That's great. I don't know what you're waiting for. If you're in Las Vegas, you've got a car, you want to get back on the road, air-cooled, water-cooled Volkswagen, you need to call Justin. You need to get a hold of the Beetle barn. And Justin shared with me off camera, 65 years this year. So if there was ever a reason to support an independent shop that, yes, is an EMPI dealer, so yes, you'd be helping EMPI, but more importantly, 65 years, that is a very, very long time. The knowledge in Justin's head, we got to use that to get more Volkswagens back on the road. Justin, a real pleasure. Thank you again.
Thank you.